Above the Magic Grill in Caye Caulker, nearly 20 students sit in a makeshift classroom. With no desks, they balance notebooks on their laps, while unused chairs sit stacked at the back. In November, health inspectors flagged severe flooding, mold, and mosquito infestations at Ocean Academy's main building, declaring it unfit for classes and recommending immediate relocation. Since then, students have been learning in a hybrid system, rotating between online lessons and borrowed spaces above shops, bars, and village council offices.
It's been really hard because I don't really have the time to interact with my friends and also with my teachers, and also the assistance isn't there. So whenever I need help with a work, learning it through a voice call or through voice messages or also on text is really hard.
The kids has been moving around and around and around. Well, my wife came up with an idea for blocks, and it started, but the people are still waiting to know if the land that they said was for the high school, is it for the high school? No, and so that is one of the concern we have, is like, when are they going to start the new high school? When the government is going to step in and start the new high school?
They have now collected over 2,000 cinder blocks for a foundation, and some have even offered prefabricated houses to give students a place to return to after the Christmas break. But the school says it has received no approval to proceed. We asked Area Representative Andre Perez why that is.
No one has approached me to see what suggestion we can do. Um, I know that sometimes the social media players up and someone saying, "Oh, well, I will donate a block," and someone's going to donate two sacks of sand. I mean cement. Well, that's social media, but no one has approached me in doing that process there. I have not heard about it. But if there's a group would like to do some work right now, I'm willing to work along with them. If there's anybody who wants to donate, and I'm here to work. But certainly no pushback from our side, none at all.
The promise of a new school building goes back 5 years. Under the UDP administration, the government secured a $70 million loan from the Caribbean Development Bank to build 35 schools nationwide. Ocean Academy even held a groundbreaking ceremony in December 2019, with construction originally expected to start in 2020. But 5 years later, the site remains empty, and many of the promised schools have yet to be built. Former Education Minister Patrick Faber says the project stalled when the government changed hands.
And then when the transition happened of government, the project somehow got lost, and I think that is a tremendous shame. And while I don't want to be quick to say it is the PUP throwing out the baby with the bathwater, certainly they have not made any great effort to ensure that Caye Caulker has a permanent place for secondary education in Caye Caulker, and that is indeed a travesty for people in Caye Caulker.
Meanwhile, Paris insists progress is finally coming. He says plans are in place for a real and authentic groundbreaking this year, with construction set to begin no later than May. But Ocean Academy has heard similar promises before, and the village council says communication with the ministry remains poor.
We've had attempts to have meetings with the Minister of Education, but to no avail. We really don't know what's going on. There's no line of communication, not even with the school or the village council, as to what is going on. And really, we believe that our students deserve better.
Even with government promises, the school and community have had to take matters into their own hands, raising $60,000 in funds and securing support to get the project moving. Now, with the school closed for the Christmas break, Principal Noemi Zaidan is left asking, what will students return to?
What do we come back to make sure that we can have these students together? Because students need to be together too. I mean, as small as this campus is, I mean, you're seeing for yourself. But, the sound of students moving from classroom to classroom is also important, just for them to be able to socialize and be with their peers and just be teenagers, on their campus.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Zenida Lanza.